When you take a stop and look and see crazy things in this black history, across the ocean and across the seas, now is the time to be free.
Well, hello, and welcome to AfRaKa, a Black Mestory. Okay. Right now, I come to talk about the African Mestory, going right back to the beginnings of humanity, really, the human existence on this planet. Okay, back in Africa, and we'll go into some of those details as we come through the programming. Okay, we're going to be looking at how we got from this point. When you look at things like what's happening right now, the Black Lives Matters, the whole thing with George Floyd and all the protests and everything, and how that is a continuation, really. We could like look at as being something that has been going on for the last 4,000 years, if you look historically. But again, we'll be looking at some of those things as we go along, and we'll talk about the different things that come up. Okay, so looking at how we got from this point where we are right now as Black people, and from our original great position of peace, love, and prosperity. Yeah, hopefully I'll be bringing out some of those points again as we go along. Okay, so we're going to be limited by the fact that this Mestory, this series of bringing this down, will concentrate mainly on the 32 original members of the OAU, the OAU being the Organization of African Unity. That was formed on the 25th of May 1963. Okay, just for your information, in case you don't know, here are the 32 nations that attended that first meeting in 1963, and here they are listed. Okay, you might have noticed that there were 33 countries listed, but Tanganyika and Zanzibar, they would form a united republic in 1964. Today that country is known as Tanzania. Okay, so just to give you a brief background of the first meeting, there was a man called Chan Diouf, who is a Gambian nationalist, and he delivered a speech at the time when his country was still, at this time his country was still a British colony. Okay, so if we can look at that.
Rebel in the morning, rebel in the evening too. I'm a rebel, rebel in the daytime, rebel in the nighttime. I'm a rebel, rebel in the morning, rebel in the evening. Rebel, I'm a rebel.
As you can see, truly solid words of inspiration and strength and unity from Cham Joof. Okay, so just because this Mestory is focused around the events relating to these 32 countries, there are several countries which were not independent in 1963. Okay, and these countries we don't really get a look at in the research what I've done in relation to this. Okay, hopefully sometime in the future that will be rectified. Okay, but right now just working with what we got. So so the countries that were not independent at this time were mainly countries that were in the southern part of the continent. If we look at the map, the OAU map here, you can see that the countries in green, including the country in the far left, that's Morocco, the far top left, in the light green, that's Morocco. All of those countries make up the 33 countries that were the original members of the OAU, the Organization of African Unity. And you can also make out by looking at the map that the rest of the countries in the other colors are mainly concentrated towards the south of the continent. Well, I hope you did like that little preview of what is to come. We still got some work to do on it, so we will be coming forward with that in the near future, but keep looking out for it. In the meantime, check out my Facebook page, which is the AfRaKa Know Yourself. You can get that at Facebook /AfRaKa01. Okay, keep checking there and you get the updates, and you'll stay in tune with when the full video is up. Okay, all right, thank you.
When you take a stop and look and see crazy things in this black history, across the ocean and across the seas, now is the time to be free. No commotion, I'm feeling the pain, I feel their emotion, the love and devotion, just like a root potion, 'cause I'm a rebel.